Welcome back everyone to the FPL Hawk YouTube channel. So yes, I have returned. I am back to making videos. I've been busy these past few weeks, but I am back now. And firstly, we're going to take a look at my team and how we've done since of course game week 3 when I made my last video at the end of that week. So I ended game week 3 at the highest overall ranking of my FPL career. I have never ever been higher than 100,164, which is a bit sad that I've never been in the top 100k. And by the way, I do realize that I may sound a bit strange today. Reason being, I literally got my braces fitted about 7 hours ago. So that was But in Game 4, I experienced a relatively small red arrow to 200k just outside that. But I didn't get any bucks for my team in Game 5, where we dropped to 610,000, so outside the top 500k, and with an awful gaming rank of 8.5 million, which is appalling. Um, It got even worse in Game Week 6, where I think I had my worst week of the season. Not based on game rank or points total, but based on how bad my red arrow was. I dropped 1.2 million places. And it was at this point where I decided that my team needed a wild card, which immediately paid off as I rose to just outside the top 1 million. So nearly 900k places, and yeah, that was a very positive week for me. And in game week 8, I secured a small green arrow ahead of the international break to get myself inside the top 1 million and kind of achieve my goal that I had after game week 7. I have made a resolution, if you like, to finish um before the next international break in the top 500k, and also more ambitiously to enter November in the top 500k. And I believe we've got 2 October game weeks left, which means I need to get a good score in both, because if I mess up in one of them, the dream kind of goes away. Um, but in terms of game week 8 performance, this was my team. Neto was very disappointing goal, although Ariel got the same number of points. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing, but I think Sané choose the wrong goalie to start. But the rest of my defense was overall quite positive. I had 3 6-pointers from new doggy Trippier and new signing Anderson. And Madison, who I also took a -4 for. He also got a 6-pointer. I replaced Botman and Bowen with them. So that gave me a net gain of 6 points. Um, Salah was a highlight and also the big disappointment this week. The highlight being that he got the highest score in my team. The disappointment being that, while deviating from the default, if you like, Haaland captaincy, I only chose to vice captain Salah rather than Darwin. Um, I just really thought a differential punt on Darwin would work out, but then Salah got his penalty and his other goal as well, which was assisted by Darwin, so it's not all bad. To get those 15 points. Um, Apart from that, Morris disappoints. Although I wasn't expecting anything massive from him, I only really brought him in on my wildcard for that game 7 double game week. And my bench is not much to talk about. Gordon was suspended, so I left him on the bench. Arioli and McAtee being the cheapest playing midfielder I could find, getting 1 point each, and Kabore being omitted from the Luton lineup anyway, so he got 0 points. Um, so that's how I ended game week 8. In terms of game week 9, I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do this week. If we're going to pick team quickly, um, about the captaincy, I know it's on Holland. That's because of substitutions and whatever. Um, I think I'm going to go for a differential pick on Madison. I haven't really prepared my team yet, but yeah, I'm probably gonna go for a differential pick on Madison this week. I just really fancy him for the armband, and Haaland has been disappointing this past couple weeks. Um, but aside from that, um, if we want my sort of tips on some handy differentials, Neto would be near the top of my list. Um, he plays Bournemouth, I believe, away from home. Yeah, so he plays Bournemouth away from home, which is obviously a great fixture. They just lost 3-0 to Everton, which, well, it's embarrassing. Um, Gordon would also be a pretty good shout if you need an enabler to sort of fit in those Salahs, those Sons, those Haaland, those Trippiers, those Watkins, etc. Um, I also have a small dilemma because Anderson plays against Newcastle, which isn't my favourite. And I was going to start either Morris or Kabore over him until I heard rumours that the Luton Forest game was going to get postponed because of storms or rain or whatever. So if I did this and Morris didn't play at all, then I could get Anderson off my bench, but I don't know. I feel like it might just be worth starting Anderson anyway. But we'll see because I mean he did score against Man United for that 15 pointer. So yeah, you never know. In terms of my overall team, I need to really think this out more, but I should be happy with it. I can definitely see myself taking another hit this week because I don't love this team, but there's not too much wrong with it either. And so that is my video. Let me know how you guys have been getting on in the comments. Let me know what overall rank you're at, whether it's higher or lower than mine, whether it's higher or lower than what you aimed for at the start of the season. And all that kind of stuff. But I hope all you guys have a really great week, FPL wise and non FPL wise. And I'll see you hopefully soon for the next